Hello dear students, good morning. Hope you all are fine and doing your studies. Today we are going to start with the new chapter number 17, stars and the solar system. Okay. Hope you all know that what is solar system, right? So today we are going to study what is solar system? Yes. Now let's start. See, the objects which extend in the sky, or we can say in the outer space, that is called the celestial objects, right? So the stars, that including the sun, the planets including the earth, satellites like the moon, right? Asteroids, comets and meteoroids, these are called the celestial objects. Okay, so celestial objects are also known as the heavenly object or heavenly bodies. In this chapter, we will learn about the various celestial objects which exist in the vast surrounding space that is called universe. Okay? Yes. So let's start with our chapter, the night sky. Okay? The night sky. So during the daytime, we can see only the sun in the sky, right? Because of the glare of sunlight. Yes, we cannot see any other celestial objects in the sky during the day. But as soon as the sun sets in the evening and it becomes dark, we can see many celestial objects in the night sky, right? So the various celestial objects which we can see easily in the night sky are as stars, planets, moon and meteoroids, means or shooting stars, right? On a clear moonless night, we can see about 3000 stars with naked eyes. Many more stars can be seen with the help of the telescope. Okay, that is an important characteristics of the stars is that they appear to twinkle in the sky. That is, their light increases and decreases continuously. Okay, why they are twinkling? Because the light get increases and decreases. So the twinkling of the star is an illusion, that is false show, caused by the disturbance of a star's light by Earth's atmosphere. Yes, we can also see some stars like object in the night sky which do not twinkle, and these are the planets which revolve around the sun. Yes, so the planets do not twinkle because they are much more nearest to the earth than the stars. Okay, so moon is the most prominent object which we can see in the night sky. If we keep on looking at the night sky for a considerable time, we may see a bright streak of light flashing across the sky for a few seconds. This is a meteor, which is commonly known as a shooting star. Yes. Now, let us first discuss the stars. Okay. So, yes, let's start with stars. Stars are the celestial objects like the sun, yes, that are extremely hot and have light in their own. Stars emit heat and light continuously. Stars consist mostly of hydrogen gas. The heat and light of the star is produced by the nuclear fission, yes, that reactions taking place inside them all the time. In these fusion reactions, hydrogen present inside the stars is converted into helium with the release of the tremendous amount of heat and light. So stars are very large objects having the shape of a ball. The stars are much bigger than our earth. Yes, many of the stars are even bigger than the sun. Yes, the stars appear to be small because they are very far away from us. Yes. Now, in our everyday language, we do not call the sun a star, but in reality, the sun is also a star. Okay, the sun is the star which is nearest to the earth. The sun looks much bigger and yes, bigger because it is much near to us than any other star. Yes, though many other stars are bigger than the sun, but they are look small and faint. This is because they are very, very far away from Earth. Yes. So we can see the stars only at night. Though the stars are present in the sky even during the daytime, but we cannot see them during the daytime because of the bright light of the sun. Yes. So there are about 10,000 billion stars in the universe. We know that the sun, which is a star, rises up in the east in the morning, right? Yes. That travels in the sky the whole day and then sets in the west in the evening. So the sun appears to move in the sky from east to west direction. Same in the case with all other stars. Thus, the stars appears to move in the sky from from east to west direction. This apparent motion of the stars in the sky from east to west is due to the rotation of Earth from west to east on its axis. Okay, so I'll show you the picture also. This is the picture of Earth. You can see the pole star lies on the axis of rotation of the Earth. Yes. So when the Earth moves or rotates on its axis from west to east, then the stars in the sky appear to move in the opposite direction from east to west. There is one star which does not appear to move in the sky. It is called pole star. You can see in this picture. Yes. Thus, the star which appear stationary from the earth in pole stars. The Hindi name of the pole star is Dhruv Tara. Okay. Now, the pole star always remain in the same position in the sky. Though all other stars appears to move from east to west, the pole star remains fixed at the same place in the sky in the north direction. The pole star appears to be stationary and does not change its position with time because it lies on the axis of the rotation of Earth, means which is fixed in space and does not change with time. So you can see in this picture, since the pole star remains fixed or stationary in the sky, all other stars appears to remove around the pole star. And please note that the pole star is not visible from the southern hemisphere of the earth. Okay? Yes. Now here we have one activity. You can see. Yes. This is the activity. The paper star at the top end of the center rod of the umbrella does not appear to move when the umbrella is all rotated, right? It is called the pole star. Yes. Now, before go to further, we should know the meaning of a special unit distance called the light year. Okay? Yes. So, which is used for measuring the extremely large distance between the various celestial objects like stars and planets in the universe. This is described below. Okay? Let's see. Now, the unit of measuring distance in the universe, that is called light year. So on the earth, we normally express the large distance in the unit of kilometer. The distance in the universe are so large that kilometer become an extremely small and inconvenient unit to express such a large distance. For example, the various stars are millions of kilometers away. So kilometers unit is not suitable to express the distance between the stars and other celestial objects. Okay? Yes, so the distance between the various celestial objects like the stars and planets are expressed in the unit of light year. 1 light year is the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Okay, we can calculate the value of 1 light year in kilometers by multiplying the speed of the light, which is 30 lakh kilometer per second, by the number of seconds in the 1 year. Okay, which is which will converted into 3 crore 15 lakh 36,000 second. Now we will find, see, 1 year is equals to how many kilometers? You can see in your book. Yes. This can also be written in short as 1 light year is equals to 9.46 multiply 10 to the power 12 kilometer. Okay, now this shows that light year is an extremely big unit of distance. Please note that year is a unit of time, but light year is not a unit of time. Yes, light year is a unit of distance. In addition to light year, yes, light minute is also used as a unit of distance in some cases. 1 light minute is the distance traveled by light in 1 minute. Now, the distance between the sun and the earth is about 150 lakh, yes, kilometers. No, not lakh, 150 millions kilometer. Yes. So light from the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. So the distance of the sun from the earth is 8 light minute. Okay, in other word we can say is that sun is about 8 light minutes away from the earth. After the sun, the next nearest star to the earth is a Proxima Centauri. Okay, Proxima Centauri. Now Proxima Centauri is at a distance of about we can say 40 million kilometers from the earth. So light from the next nearest stars, Proxima Centauri, takes about 4.3 years to reach the earth. So the distance of Proxima Centauri stars from the earth is 4.3 light years. In other words, we can say that Proxima Centauri stars is about 4.3 years away from the earth. Okay, now so from the above discussion we concluded that the distance between the stars and planet is expressed in the unit of light. Right? Yes, in the unit of light year, because these distances are so large that it is inconvenient to express them in the unit of kilometers. It is, however, very convenient to express extremely large distance in the unit of light year. Yes. Now suppose a star is 6 light years away from the earth. By saying that a star is 6 light year away from the earth, we mean that the distance of this star from the earth is so much that light from the stars takes 6 years to reach the earth. Now we will discuss different topic, okay, called constellations. Okay, now what is constellations? We see thousands of stars on a clear moonless night. Some of these stars are arranged in a group or patterns. These group of the stars appears to form some recognizable shape and patterns. For example, one group of stars suggests the outline of Big Bear, that is Great Bear, okay, and another group of the stars that remain us of a hunted, and so on. So the group of the stars which appear to form some recognizable shape or pattern, that is called constellation. Okay, and all the stars of the constellation always remain together due to the shape of the constellation always remain the same. Okay, now each constellation has been given a name signifying an animal, a human being, or some other object which it appears to be resemble. Okay, yes. Now see, one is Ursa Major, second is Orion, yes, third is Cassiopeia, and fourth is Leo Major. Okay, so what is this? Let's see what is it means. Yes, now all these constellation can be easily recognized or identified in the night sky. A constellation does not have a small number of the stars. A constellation consists of a group of large number of stars, some of which are bright and can be seen easily with a naked eyes, whereas some are dim and see with difficulty. Okay, while describing the various constellations, we will give the arrangement of only bright stars in them, which can be recognized easily in the night sky. Right? So all the stars which make a constellation are not the same distance from us. They are just the same line of a straight in the sky. Yes, we will now describe the 4 common constellation, that is Ursa, Orion, yes, Cassiopeian and Leo Major, है ना, and some more details. Now let us start with Ursa Major. Yes, now what is Ursa Major constellation? See here, you can see, yes. So the Ursa Major constellation that consists of 7 bright stars which are arranged in a pattern resemble somewhat a big bear. You can see in this picture, my dear students, yes, this is the Ursa Major constellation. It is also, yes, also known as the Great Bear or Big Bear or Big Dipper or Plough constellation. Okay, now we can also say in the figure number 3, it is clear that a lot of fertile imagination is required to make out some recognizable shape from a group of stars. Means the Ursa Major is also called as the Great Bear. Why we called it as a Great Bear? You can see in another picture, that is figure number 4. Yes, it is looking like a bear. Yes, see here 3 and 4 figure. Yes. Now this is how Ursa Major constellation looks like a big bear, right? So the Ursa Major constellation is visible during the summer season in the early part of the night. Okay, so you can see in your sky, right? In the sky. So we can locate the position of polar star in the night sky with the help of Ursa Major constellation. Now you can again see in the figure number 5. Yes, this is Ursa Major constellation. Yes, yes. No, it we observe that the Ursa Major constellation at different time at the night, we will find that it appears to move from east to west since the pole star remains fixed in the night. Therefore, the Ursa Major constellation appears to revolve around the pole stars in the night. You can see in the figure number 6. Yes. So please note that some of the northern constellation like Ursa Major are not visible for some points in the southern hemisphere of the earth. Okay, so till here you just read this chapter, and this is very interesting chapter. In next class we will start with the new topic. Okay, thank you.